Deuteronomy 3. Then we turned north and took the road to Bashan. Og, king of Bashan, he and all of his people came out to meet us in battle at Edrei. God said to me, "Don't be afraid of him. I am turning him over to you along with his whole army and his land. Treat him the way you treated Sihon, king of the Amorites, who ruled from Heshbon." So, God, our God, also handed Og, king of Bashan, over to us, Og and all of his people, and we utterly crushed them. Again, no survivors. At the same time, we took all of his cities. There wasn't one of the 60 cities that we didn't take. The whole region of Argob, Og's kingdom, and Bashan. All of these cities were fortress cities with high walls and barred gates. There were also numerous unwalled villages. We totally destroyed them, a holy destruction. It was the same treatment that we gave to Sihon, king of Heshbon, a holy destruction of every city, man, woman, and child, but all the livestock and plunder from the cities we took for ourselves. Throughout that time, we took the land from under the control of the 2 kings of the Amorites who ruled the country east of the Jordan, all the way from the brook Arnon to Mount Hermon. Syrian is the name given Hermon by the Sidonians, and the Amorites call it Sinir. We took all the towns of the plateau, everything in Gilead, everything in Bashan, as far as Salekah and Edrei, the border towns of Bashan, which is Og's kingdom. Og, king of Bashan, was the last remaining Rephaite. His bed, made of iron, was over 13 feet long and 6 feet wide. You can still see it on display in Rabbah of the people of Ammon. Of the land that we possessed at that time, I gave the Reubenites and the Gadites the territory north of Aroer, along the brook Arnon, and half the hill country of Gilead with its towns. I gave the half tribe of Manasseh, the rest of Gilead, and all of Bashan, which is Og's kingdom, all of the regions of Argob, which takes in all of Bashan. This used to be known as the land of the Rephaites. Jair, son of Manasseh, got the region of Argob to the borders of the Geshurites and the Maccathites. He named the Bashan villages after himself. Havoth Jair, which means Jair's tent villages. They're still called that. I gave Gilead to Machir. I gave the Reubenites and the Gadites the land from Gilead, down from the brook Arnon, whose middle was the boundary, and as far as the Jabbok River, the boundary line of the people of Ammon. The western boundary was the Jordan River in the Arabah, all the way from Kinnereth, which is the Sea of Galilee, to the Sea of Arabah, which is the Salt Sea or the Dead Sea, at the base of the slopes of Mount Pisgah on the east. I commanded you at that time, God, your God, has given you this land to possess. Your men, fit and armed for the fight, are to cross the river in advance of their brothers, the people of Israel. Only your wives, children, and livestock, I know you have much livestock, may go ahead and settle down the towns that I've already given you until God secures living space for your brothers as he has for you, and they have taken possession of the country west of the Jordan that God, your God, has given them. After that, each man may return to the land that I've given you here. I commanded Joshua at that time, you have seen with your own 2 eyes everything that God, your God, has done to these 2 kings. God is going to do the same thing to all the kingdoms over there across the river where you're headed. Do not be afraid of them. God, your God, He's fighting for you. At that same time, I begged God, oh God, my master, you let me in on the beginnings. You let me see your greatness. You let me see your might. What God in heaven or earth can do anything like what you've done? Please let me in also on the endings. Let me cross over the river and see the good land over the Jordan, the lush hills of the Lebanon mountains. But God was still angry with me because of you. He wouldn't listen. He said, enough of that. Not another word from you on this. Climb to the town of Mount Pisgah and look around. Look west, north, south, and east. Take in the land with your own eyes. Take a good look, because you're not going to cross this Jordan. Then command Joshua, give him courage, give him strength. Single-handed, he will lead this people across the river. Single-handed, he'll cause them to inherit the land at which you can only look. That's why we have stayed in this valley near Beth Peor.